Welcome everybody to Severe Weather Update. Today is Monday, May the 6th, and I'm doing an update because I am seeing the most urgent severe weather prediction that I think I've seen since I've been covering severe weather on this channel. We have a high risk, 5 out of 5, which is very rare, of severe weather in northern central Oklahoma and southern portions of Kansas. I will get to the timing as to when the thunderstorms will be firing up in this high-risk area. But if you know anyone in the Enid area, Stillwater, or Oklahoma City, which is the largest population center, let them know today they need to be prepared for extremely dangerous weather, including long-track tornadoes, and have a plan of action in place to save their lives in the event of a severe tornado. And I don't like to exaggerate, but this is certainly the worst I've seen as far as the Storm Prediction Center putting out an outlook. And I'm going to read it to you here next. So let's just read what the Storm Prediction Center has to say. And I don't think I've seen such an urgent message on these severe weather outlooks. Here, and this is straight from the Storm Prediction Center. And I will highlight it. An outbreak of tornadoes and severe thunderstorms is expected over parts of central and southern plains this afternoon. Numerous tornadoes, several intense and long track, widespread large hail, some baseball size, scattered damaging winds, some hurricane force. And again, here's the summary. A regional outbreak of severe weather with multiple strong long track tornadoes, as well as very large hail and severe thunderstorm gusts, is expected over parts of south central plains this afternoon through this evening. That's about as alarming of language that I've seen the Storm Prediction Center use in one of these outlooks, using the terms outbreak, multiple strong long track tornadoes, numerous tornadoes. So if you are in this area, you need to have a plan in place to take action to save your life. And I will give you the timing as to when you need to be ready to put this plan into place. First of all, let's take a look at the tornado outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. And you can see there's a 30% probability of a tornado within any 25-mile radius in that purple shaded area in the middle. And then going all the way out into all of Kansas, and even stretching into parts of northern Texas, you can see the hatched area. The hatched area has a 10% or greater probability of an EF2 to EF5 tornado. So anywhere in the hatched area, you need to be on the lookout all through Kansas, all through Oklahoma, and in parts of northern Texas for strong tornadoes this afternoon. But the purple area is where they are focusing their attention on. I'm sure that's where all the storm chasers will be located, which is really in the extreme southern areas of Kansas and north and central Oklahoma, including a large population center. The largest probably in this vicinity, other than Dallas-Fort Worth, is Oklahoma City. And so when you're talking about maybe an F3, F4, EF3, EF4 tornado potentially threatening Oklahoma City, that's a big deal. Most of these areas in the Midwest and the tornado belt are very rural areas, and if you're affected, it's really bad. But we're talking cities of 3,000 or 4,000 people. Oklahoma City is a giant population center. On this map, it says the area population covered by the significant severe threat is 5.3 million people. So get the word out if you have friends, relatives in this area that today is a severe weather day, and I'm sure they probably have heard it on their local TV and news. Let's go ahead, though, and look at what is the timing of this. And we're going to start out at 21Z, which is 4 p.m., you can see the storms starting to fire up in the high-risk area. There's going to be storms earlier than that in parts of Nebraska and northern Kansas, but that's not the highest risk. I think around 4 p.m., which is 21Z on this list. So we'll start it off at 21Z, 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Around 11 p.m., it looks like it becomes a quasi-linear convective line. And so I don't think the tornado threat will be that high at around 11 p.m., although there's still going to be severe weather along basically a squall line in northern parts of Oklahoma. So the severe wet threat is not over, but likely the tornado threat will be ending around 11 p.m., midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It's in Missouri and Arkansas at that point. And there may be additional severe weather outlooks for those areas as well in the middle of the night tonight and through the morning. So, but that's not been, there may be tornado watches or severe thunderstorm watches for that area. I'm focused, though, right now on the high-risk area, which is southern Kansas and north and central Oklahoma. That will be over probably around 11 p.m., the highest risk of the most damaging weather. Anyway, hopefully this is short and sweet. Sorry if I went on too long, but have a tornado plan in place if you live in this region. And share this video, like it if you can, subscribe if you haven't, and certainly all the storm chasers and live streamers will be on this afternoon. Ryan Hall, y'all, etc., Vince Walty, and Reed Timmer. It's probably like his favorite day of the year because this is about as high of a risk as it gets. Anyway, take care, everybody. Be safe, and thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Goodbye.